Yes, ma'am, we are live now.
Okay, thank you. Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are preparing for IELTS well. And if you have already joined LeapScholar, I hope you have an experience, an amazing experience at Leap. So in today's topic, we are going to learn. Hi, good morning, Deepak. Good morning, Kiran. Good morning, Sonia. Yes, Gopinathan. Hi. Great, you're from Tamil Nadu. Wow. I hope all of you are practicing IELTS very well, all the 4 modules. Hi, Prasant. I can see many familiar names. Good morning, Gurpreet. All right. So, let's start with the session today. My name is Ravjot Kaur, and I have been training students for IELTS, PT, TOEFL from last 10 years, close to 10 years, and I'm a certified soft skill trainer, IELTS, PT, and TOEFL trainer as well. So as far as this IELTS is concerned, it's all about language, and it's all about English language. So language cannot be learned. It comes from within, right? You can practice as much as possible, whether we talk about tenses, we talk about any part of the grammar, we talk about vocabulary, we talk about listening, reading, writing, or speaking. So it comes from within. And of course, time is required, practice is required, efforts are required. Therefore, nothing should be left for last minute. So now you know that practice is required in order to get a good band score, whether you talk about all the 4 parameters, if you all remember, or if you all know, task achievement response, lexical resource, coherence, cohesion, grammatical range, and accuracy. This is all about writing I'm talking about. There's more to add in speaking as well. So what all is required? Practice. So those who are already preparing for IELTS, can you tell me and can you write in the chat box, what are the difficulties that you're facing? In what module? In which module are you facing difficulty in? Listening. Why in listening? Reading, writing. So see, all individuals are unique, so they have their unique queries. If you look at the chat box, I'm not getting one similar answer. I'm getting different answers, speaking, listening, reading, writing. So I think you all covered all the modules. Okay, Ananti, you are new. First of all, I would welcome you. And it's good to see you here. Those who are new in LeapScholar's YouTube session. All right, Gayatri, you're also new. Khushi is also beginner. That's perfectly fine, guys. Then you are in the right place. So I believe you will really like these YouTube lives that are conducted by the LeapScholar, and you will get a lot of informative videos here at Leap. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so, because every day you'll get to hear a new educator, different educator with so many information related to IELTS preparation. And not to forget, please go ahead and join our courses, and you can look at your schedule and join the courses at LeapScholar at different times. So I'll show you these the time as well. How to use sentences. All right. Yes, please click the bell icon as well. Thank you, Gopinathan, so that you keep on getting the updates. All right. Thank you, Gopinathan. So there are many students who are promoting LeapScholar. Huh? Thank you so much for doing that. All right. So as you said, speaking, listening, reading, writing, you're facing difficulty in all the modules. So if I'll say, see overall, all of the students have some queries or the other in all the modules. So what is required? What are we doing so far? Oh, Prabjot, you know, my batches are coming. That's the reason I'm here. Okay, fine, great. I hope you all are going to join my batch, my upcoming batch. I'll definitely show you in a while. I really want to address the answers that you have written, the queries that you have written in the chat box, that you're facing difficulty in all the 4 modules. So what have you done so far in covering these queries or in overcoming such challenges? What have you done so far? What have you done so far? Practice, of course. What are you doing? We are practicing. We are not learning. Therefore, in IELTS, learning is not required. Practice is the only key for achievement. So that practice we are going to do in today's live session. All right. And this practice will be on the basis of tenses. I'll tell you how to frame sentences, what tense you can use in different graphs, in the letter, in the essay, and in speaking as well. Therefore, I would like some of you to participate in speaking. Of course, I won't be able to cover all the students here. So I'll be asking a couple of questions, and I just want to know what tense you're going to use in speaking, in writing, and so on and so forth. They're very interesting exercises that you will definitely enjoy today. So let's look at the batch. I've already introduced myself, and here are the upcoming batches. So my batch is starting from Monday, that is on 13th of December. I'm coming up with 2 batches with 2 different timings. And these batches are starting from 6:30, that is early morning batch, 6:30 to 8:30. The time duration is 2 hours. So 6:30 to 8:30, and the other batch is from 12 to 2 in the afternoon. So these are the unique timings, especially on demand, because students have been requesting to come up with these timings. That's the reason I have come up with 6:30 and 12 o'clock batch. So this is 2 weeks batch. So whatever you're learning in 4 weeks batch, you can cover all those things in 2 weeks as well. So I'll be taking care of all the 4 modules. You're going to get several things in these sessions, whether you opt for early morning or 12 o'clock. So you're going to get one-on-one speaking evaluations. You can join speaking clubs, speaking rooms, writing evaluations will be there. I'll be checking your writings as well. You will get soft copies of Cambridge books, grammar sessions will be conducted, extra study material, weekly mock test. This is apart from the live sessions. And on top of all, we got exclusive manuals as well that students are liking it a lot. So I believe you will really enjoy that as well. You are going to get, if you attend all the sessions, you will get a certification of completion as well from LeapScholar, wherein your name will be printed on that certificate. So I believe you all are excited to join this batch as per your schedule. And this 6:30 to 8:30 is a popular batch, popular time for all working professionals and for students as well. So please go ahead and join the batches. So I'll show you this slide at the end as well. So do not forget to use the code RKLive20 if you want discount. And this whole course is for 119 rupees only. And you're going to get all these things, these features are all there that I've just discussed apart from live sessions. So I'll see you on Monday as well. And apart from this, I do have another YouTube live session tomorrow. So do not forget to join tomorrow, same time. So if you think the timing of the batch doesn't suit, we have several other batches conducted by many other experts as well. So you can go ahead and join these batches as well. Do not forget to use the code RKLive20. We have fast track batch as well that you all can join and you can prepare. But again, you can use the code RKLive20 on the purchase of these courses. All right, so that you can get more discounts on that. All right, so keep registering and please show me thumbs up in the chat box. That's really important. And I really want to see how many of you join the batch. So let's get started. And a very important thing, apart from these sources that we are going to provide you, we are coming up with the smart tests. You can check our website and explore it a bit. And please see, you will see the smart test wherein you can check yourself on writing and on speaking. You can give a test and the website will evaluate your writing and speaking. So go ahead and check this feature as well. That's a new feature and you all can enjoy it. Thank you so much. And all right, so let's start with the speaking. So here is a question for you. Where do you usually watch TV programs and shows? Could you please quickly tell me what tense we can use here? What is a tense that you can think of, and what is that tense that you will be speaking? Thank you so much. Soumya is sharing the link in the chat box. Do not forget to join. So after you apply my code RKLive20, the course is for 95 rupees. All the 4 modules and so many things you're getting, right? So in 95 rupees, for 2 weeks, you are done with the IELTS preparation. Go ahead and please join. Simple present tense, simple indefinite. Yeah, it has many names. So the way we have our real names and nicknames as well. So similarly, present tense, simple present tense, or we can call it as present indefinite as well. All right. Okay. So we are not watching right now. What do you usually do? So this means simple present tense will come here. So what should be, or what could be the possible answers? So I really want to hear it from you. If you want to participate, please raise your hand. Couple of students, or if you can, please unmute. And okay, Trey raised the hand. So Trey, can you please unmute? Yes, Trey.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, Trey. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
So what could be your answer for this question? Where do you usually watch TV programs or shows?
My laptops. I always watch movies or series sometimes.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So you shouldn't be answering. You should not start your answer, my laptop. You straight away jumped onto the answer. At least paraphrase from the question, understand what is the question, and then start answering. I'll not talk in detail. Let's hear it from some other students as well. Gopi Nathan, please unmute. Please unmute, Gopinathan. Or Ridhima, could you please unmute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what could be the possible answer that you wish to give for this question? Where do you usually watch TV programs or shows?
I think, in my opinion, technology has already taken a vital toll. So, therefore, on our phones and usually also on laptops, we are well adept with this facility. So, I usually prefer my phone, or sometimes frequently my laptop also, to watch shows or programs.
Definitely. So what is the tense that you have used? You have used the present tense, right? So the question is about you. Never ever talk about others, or never ever talk about our or we. You can always talk about yourself. All right. So this is the question from part number 1, from speaking part number 1. So you just need to speak 2-3 sentences, or till the time examiner puts up the next question, you can keep speaking. So that's perfectly fine. All right. Okay. So here comes the next question. I want to hear it from. Okay. All right, Gopinathan, can you unmute now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. Now I can hear you. Okay. Yes. So my next question to you is, what is your favorite TV program and why?
Actually, I love to watch TV programs, especially cartoon and Discovery channels. These two are my favorite channels.
So you have to give the answer to why as well, because?
Why in the sense, whenever I watch a cartoon, I get the feeling of happiness, and I get the feeling of childhood memories.
Good. So whenever you do it, right? So that's which tense have you used? Present tense. So guys, it's really important to listen to the question, what the examiner is asking you. So do not jump on to the answer directly. Please listen to it and then start speaking the answer. So whenever you want to, for example, if I talk about the recent experience, whenever you want to finish the thing, you want to be specific. For example, I went to Kashmir last month, so it's specific. So I went, so I'm talking about the simple past tense, but this question is in the present tense, so you will talk about present. So what programs do you usually watch? I usually watch so and so. So you have to answer in the present tense. Let's talk more about these tenses, and let's talk about some other tense as well. All right. Any other student who wants to participate? Yeah, Hari Dev, please unmute. Hari Dev, please unmute.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. So, Haridev, do you think you will watch more or fewer television shows in the future?
I will watch. Usually, I am not watching television. I am playing games.
All right. So this is about future. So what would you talk about? Which tense will you use? Think about the tense.
Present tense.
The question, listen to the question again. Do you think you will watch more or fewer TV shows in the future?
Ma'am, I'm not understanding the question.
It is talking about the future, Haridev. It is talking about the future. All right, that's perfectly fine, Haridev. You can practice more on the tenses. I believe more practice is required. That's perfectly fine. Avneet Kaur, can you please unmute? All right, Anchal Kapoor, please unmute.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Yeah. So do you think you will watch more or fewer TV programs in the future?
Yes, I will surely watching TV programs in. I will surely watching TV programs in future because it is because it gives us our mind freshness.
Okay, because it gives, because now you're talking about the simple present tense. I can see a lot of practice is required to most of the students here. So I think you really need to join the sessions as early as possible to practice the grammar as well. So I generally see if a student needs practice in grammar, I really emphasize on taking the grammar session. So I believe those everyone knows about himself or herself. So I believe you should join the session and start taking the grammar sessions along with the sessions that we'll be teaching. And of course, I'll keep emphasizing on the exercises as well. And if you want to practice extra grammar sessions as well, I can help you in sending you few exercises on grammar or on tenses, and practicing on all about tenses as well in speaking and writing. So please go ahead and emphasize on this. Please practice more on grammar. All right. So you can talk about as per the tense. So this question is asked in the future tense. So you have to prepare your answer in the future, for the future tense. All right. Can you tell me which tense is required in this question? In this, when you say the answer, which tense is required? All right. When you were a child, did you think a lot about your future? When you were a child, Did you think a lot about your future? Think about the tense that you need here in this question. When you were a child, did you think a lot about your future? So what are the words? I'll show you the questions as well, and I'll highlight the words that you really need to identify when you are listening to the question. So the past tense is required. Please mute yourself, guys. All right. What about the next question? Do you think you have changed as you have got older? Which tense is required in this question? Do you think you have changed as you have got older? Yeah, so that totally depends upon how you begin, of course. It is talking about the present perfect tense. Look at the word have changed, right? What is the best stage for children to start computer lessons? What is the tense required in your answer in this question? What is the best stage for children to start computer lessons? What is the best stage? So you're talking in general. So you can use present tense. What is the best stage? So is the best stage is giving you the hint. So let's reveal all the questions that I have asked. These are the questions that I have asked. Now let's look at the words that you need to identify in the question when you're listening to the question. Hi Bhavan Preet. Yeah, these were the questions that I asked. And what you were supposed to take care? You were supposed to take care of these words. Usually is, will, were, did, have changed, is. So what generally we do, this happens in writing as well. As far as my experience is concerned, I have seen students tend to use all kind of tenses in writing and speaking. Guys, not required, not at all. Keep it simple. It's better to use 1 or 2 tenses instead of using 4 or 5 tenses incorrectly and unnecessarily. So please take care of this. Do not get tensed because of these tenses. It's simple. You just need to brush up. And when you attend the sessions, you will definitely be able to brush up all your concepts. And you will be able to utilize and use these simple tenses in your speaking and writing. What you need is practice again. Yeah, definitely, Gopinathan, you can use these words. Generally, usually, often, quite often, frequently, you can definitely use them. If you want to emphasize, then if you want to emphasize on anything, then you use specially. Yeah, specifically. Right? Hi, Leah. Right? All right. So what is the best stage for children to start computer lesson? Ask yourself, Ananti. Now, if you're talking about the content, then you really need to work upon the reading. So please start reading. If you think that you are lacking in the ideas, you don't know what to speak on what, this means somewhere you're lacking reading. Yeah, ideas are not coming, so you have to work upon the reading. So please read such topics on the internet. Internet is the best source. Type it on Google and read articles. 1 or 2 paragraphs are enough to get the ideas, and then you speak up on it. All right. All right. So let's move on to the writing part. So let's talk about writing, not only about academic task 1, but I'll take you through the general task 1 as well as the essay writing. So this course is not only for academic, for general students as well, but we emphasize more on the academic students. But since I have good experience on taking care of general students also, so general students can also join. So now look at the question. The graphs below show the post-school qualifications held by Canadians in the age group 25 to 35 and 45 to 55. All right. Now, this is what kind of graph? Can you should write it in the chat box, I believe. What is the kind of graph I'm showing you? This is a pie chart or pie graph, right? What tense will you use in this kind of writing? You got this question, you read it, you have gone through the pie charts, you have read all the categories. So which tense would you like to use in this? Wadwala, past tense. Bhavanpreet, past. Okay, how have you identified that past tense should be used here? Dipanji, I believe you have keen interest in science. So Dipanji, I believe you should start reading and watching the other genres as well. Read about art, read about crime, education, parenting, right? Travel. So space exploration, of course, that's related to science, but then read different topics, because you never know what you're going to get as an essay question or in speaking as well, right? So please read variety of topics. Good question. All right, so let's look at the question. In the question, in writing task 1 in graph writing, most of the times you get years in the question. So here you will see year is not written, so you can write it in any tense. So for example, it's written here, post qualifications held by Canadians, age group this. So if you want to write in the past tense, you're free to write in the past tense. Or if you want to write in present perfect tense, you can write in that sense, in that ways also. But sometimes years are also given. For example, in this question, you will see it's written 1950 and 2010. Now these years never ever get confused. Just look at the years. See if the statement is given in the past tense, use past tense. If the statement is given in the present tense, you can use present tense. If it is nothing is given, you can decide whatever you want to write. Majorly present tense, most of the students are comfortable in using simple present tense, so you can use present tense as well. So in this case, 1950 and 2010 is written. So what tense will you use? Past tense. Yes, Prabjot, definitely. This should be written in the past tense. If you'll see 2005, 2006, 7, 8, 9, everything should be written in the past tense. So many students, they jumble up things, they jumble up tenses. So they keep on writing in past tense, but 1 or 2 sentences unknowingly they write in the present. So do not forget to proofread. That's the error that you have to identify when you're revising your text. So please spare some time in proofreading task 1 and task 2. All right. So this is all about past tense. Let's look at this. It's not only about past tense. Please make sure to look at the years, because you might get data about the future tense as well, or present tense as well. So please keep your eyes open when you are reading the data. Past and present. How come this is past and present? It's talking about 2020. Yeah, 2021 is going on. So yes, this is all about past, right? So past tense will come here. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes, wherever required, Sonia, you can use the tenses, of course. Right? Okay. Now, what about map questions? If you have done map questions as well, sometimes they give you the year. Sometimes they give you this, at present and planned. So then what you'll do? At present, you will write about which tense? Present tense. Planned development, you will write about projection or prediction about the future. So please do not get confused. I've seen students getting confused in such questions. Which tense to use when no year is given? That's okay if no year is given. Now in planned development is clearly written, so please use it. What about this? It's written 1930 and 2010. Can you please frame a sentence? Let's practice. And can you please frame a sentence about this? the change took place from gardens to the retirement home. What could be the sentence that you would like to write? Not always, Prabjot. Always past tense could not be used. That totally depends upon the question, right? So in this question, yes, past tense will be used here. But now, how are you going to frame a sentence if you have to write about the ones that I've circled? Planned development in this, yes, past tense will come, definitely, yes. If you're talking, Gopinathan, if you're talking about the previous one, planned development means they have planned something. So in future, it's going to look like this. So then you have to use the future tense. Yes, Kushi, definitely. Surprisingly. Yeah, you can use such words. Definitely you can use them. Try to use collocations as well. In the study material, you will find all the collocations. So those who have already joined our course, Leap course, please do not forget to open the study material. Many students are not aware about the study material. So I'll keep emphasizing on that as well. Please open study material. The folder is really useful. You'll get to know various things there. So collocations, you have folder there about collocations as well. Connectors are also needed. Yes, wherever required. It's not that in every sentence you can add the connectors, but yes. Well done, Ridhima. Curtailed is the vocabulary that you used. Well done. Replaced, yes, great, Niket. Unfortunately, replaced by. Yes, definitely. Well done. Wow, Angelina. That's quite a short sentence, but yeah, it's good. Demolished, yeah. You can write it if something is demolished completely, but this is kind of something is modified. Yeah, Amanpreet, yes, definitely. Modification word as a word can be used. Good that you are using good vocabulary words that are really required. All right, let's jump on to this map. So I was talking about it, Gopinathan, if you have relate to this, that now at present, I'll be using present tense here and planned development. Of course, this plan is already made by someone. So in future, it will look like this. So in future, what are the changes that are planned? So that's the reason why we are going to use a future tense, because instead of main roads, what are the developments that are going to happen here? What are the things that are added? Always use these directions to improve the quality of your sentence. So as I said, do not think of so many tenses. Please think of the important tenses. All right, let's look at this. Quickly fill in these blanks. A hint is already given here. Have used. So the chart shows the percentage of British adults who have used the internet since 1995. So have used is which tense? Have used. Is it a past tense? Marzuka, please brush up. No, Leah, Raji, no. Present perfect. So please fill in rest of the blanks before we move on to the next interesting exercise. Present perfect. Well done. Well done. All right. Getting the answer. So look at the time as well. Okay. Since in 2005, each year it's written greater than from something to something. Since. Look at the years as well. Do not forget. I hope you all are joining the batches. Please do not forget to use the code on to get the discount. the amount will drop down from 119 to 95 if you'll apply the code RKLive20. Please go ahead and join the batch that is starting from this Monday, 13th of December. So the time is early morning 6:30 to 8:30, and the other batch is from 12 to 2. All right. Okay, the time is up. So let's look at the sentences. Has increased, rose in 2005. In 2005 is given. Has risen each year. No, my batch is starting from Monday, 13th of December. All right, then was from 1995 to 2005. Then have overtaken, has grown, and occurred. So how many of you got all correct? So this should be has increased. Rose, why it's rised? Rised is not a form. So it should be rose in. Rised is not a form. Adit, please join the batch. Each year they're talking about has risen. So the number of women to have access the internet has risen each year. Now, the percentage of men who use the internet was greater than the percentage of women from this to this. Great. Well done. Well done. Many of you giving the correct answers. Yes, Nagendra, Ankit, Paulson, please write down your answers. Tejas. So women have overtaken. The total number of people accessing the internet has grown. So we are talking about the total number. So has grown will come. Why has overtaken will come, Vidita? Because it's not has. Women, they're talking about women. It's plural. So have will come, no? So please take care of that. Occurred. All right. For IELTS General, Ananti, it's not about separate classes are given to IELTS General students. We are giving the sessions to the academic students. But then I can assist you for the general preparation as well. But there are no separate classes for general students. All right. Yes, Gopinathan, women is singular. We were talking about one, and women, MEN is given. That's plural, right? No, Akanksha, this is just for practice. Such kind of exercises, they do not come in IELTS. But yes, this graph do come. You have to explain this graph on your own. So this is the way you can explain. These are the sentences that you can use. This is just the sample response that we are practicing here along with the tenses. All right, general students, letter writing. Quickly tell me what is the correct form that I can add here. I have just received or I have just been receiving your message. Which is the correct form? The first one. Exactly, the first one. All right, next. To us, all about the seminar on Friday. I have worked or I have been working on my presentation for the last week. Yes, academic and general both together. If I'm talking about the batches, So I'm taking care of academic and general both together. All right, second one, according to you. All right, what is the answer to the third one? And have now finished or now finished it? Third one, quickly. The first one, okay. So I am happy to be one of the first to present it. However, I have made or I made an appointment. Okay, some of you are saying now finished. Okay, let's see. The first one or the second one, I have made or I made an appointment. Okay, that's a mixed opinion. I have made will come. No, I made an appointment to see the university. After the seminar, I have made. Okay. All right. Question number 5th. What is the answer to the 5th one? Second. For the 6th one, quickly. The second one. Okay. 7th, I have done or I did lots of presentations before. Okay. For first one. Okay. Mixed opinion I'm getting. 8th one. I used or I have been using the overhead projector. Okay, and for the 9th, all right, and 10th, I have been, okay, and for 10th, always look at the time yesterday in 2005, if you remember, on Friday. All right, and have been learning or learned quite a lot that is relevant to the course. Okay, Nidhi says second one is correct. All right, what about question number 10th and 11th? All courses, okay. All right, 10th is second. 11th, quickly. Second, all right. And 12th, last. I wondered about this. Maybe it is better to stick to the materials and references you have given or you have been giving us. All right, let's see. You have given because you're talking about the past. I have been wondering. Yes, correct, Akanksha, Jazz, Sanjana, Gopinathan. Yes, correct. All right, so these are the correct answers. You can go ahead and check the video on our channel, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Please go ahead and look at the answers. So I'll quickly play this audio for you, and you have to write the correct answers for this one. I hope all of you are ready. I'm playing an audio. I want all of you to listen to it carefully and the tense.
Recording 4. Good morning.
Yeah, Farhan, what's that? Okay, great, great. If you're able to identify the correct answer. All right, so I'm playing this audio for you. Please listen it carefully. Now, I hope all of you are ready. Yeah, I'm playing it now.
And welcome to today's talk on famous composers. Today we're going to look at the remarkable career of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart was born in Salzburg on January 27, 1756, the last of 7 children. However, when Mozart was born, 5 of his siblings had already died in infancy or early childhood. His only surviving sibling was his sister, Nannerl, who was 5 years older. Mozart's father, Leopold, was a composer, and his grandfather had also been a musician. Times were hard, and the family had been struggling for some time. When she was 8, Nannerl began keyboard lessons with her father. Mozart's sister was extremely gifted at the keyboard, and she had been making excellent progress when her brother, then aged 3, demanded to be taught as well. In just 30 minutes, Mozart mastered the piece of music, which his father had copied into Nannerl's notebook. Wolfgang's achievement was followed in rapid succession by others. By the time he was 6, the little boy had written a composition of his own into the notebook. And by age 7, he had taught himself how to play the violin, without ever having received a lesson. When Leopold Mozart saw how extraordinary his son was, he decided not to waste Wolfgang's precocious talents, and took him on a tour across Europe with his sister. At Linz, Wolfgang gave his first public concert. Among the audience were some important statesmen who were astonished and hurried on to Vienna to spread sensational reports of what they had seen. By the time he was 17, Mozart's reputation had already begun to spread through Europe, and his family were richer than they had ever been before.
All right. Your answers, please. Great, great. So was born, I believe most of you got the answer for this one. Was born. Was born, had already died. So I believe you all need some practice in listening as well. Yeah. Okay. So it's was born. Here, had already died. Then what else? Was, had also been, was, had also been. Look at the tenses she has used. Mastered. So in IELTS, they're not going to assess you on this way in listening. This is just for your practice on grammar, how the tenses are spoken. She said had occupied. Had occupied, Nidhi. Had occupied. And what else? Was or had written. Question number 4. Was, yes. And then had written. Then question number 5. No, it wasn't went. They said her spread. I don't know which answer you're talking about, Sanjana. Look at the 4th one. It was, and then had written a composition. They hurried, spread. Then were, and then had ever been. Ever been. Jazz, you just missed one word there. Ever been. All right, which tense is used in the sentence 5th? Can you tell me which is this tense that is used in sentence 5th? No, Not past perfect. Trey, you need to revise the tenses. That's perfectly fine, Gopinathan. Tell me the tense that is used in sentence 5th. Past, okay. Which category? Future, Atul. Atul Nagar, open the tenses and please revise it ASAP. Yeah, this is simple past. Many of you are giving the correct answer as well. This is simple past. And what about rest? Most of the tenses here, they're used past perfect. Otherwise, simple past is used. All right. I hope a lot of brainstorming is done by all of you. I really want all of you to revise the tenses. Many of you are not giving the correct answers. This means you really need to practice on the tenses. All right. So I have a homework for you. I want you to identify the tenses that is used by one of my students. He got 8 bands in writing task 2. So I really want you to underline. There are few mistakes here. Do not think this is a perfect sample answer. This is not a perfect sample answer. There are few mistakes that he has done. But I want you to identify the tenses that he has used here in his writing. All right. So I'll keep it there for you. Please join our YouTube channel. Open the channel YouTube this session again and identify the tenses that is used by the student. All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow again. Do not forget to join the batch that is starting from 13th of December. Timing is 6:30 to 8:30 and 12 in the noon. This offer is valid only for limited time period because you're getting this course only for 95 rupees by using only my code RKLive20. All right. So tomorrow we'll see you again the same time. Gopinathan, again, same time we'll see you at 11:30 with another interesting topic, with another interesting session. And those who have not downloaded the application, please download the Leap app. You will see variety of exercises that you can practice in the app itself. And do not forget to explore the website related to the practice that I asked you to do for writing and for speaking as well. If you remember in the beginning, I talked about the SMART test. So please go ahead and check that as well. All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow. You have a great day ahead. Keep smiling, keep learning. Happy learning to each one of you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.